Hey, Matt Warner here, head of production of saddles here at Burns Saddlery. First of all, I want to thank you for your purchase, and I hope you enjoy the ride. But a couple things that I wanted to touch base on with break-in time is important, okay? Especially if you've had a saddle for 3 or 4 years, it's had time to really get ridden, settled down, it starts dropping down closer to your horse. All those things that have effect to the way that saddle's looking and feeling like it fits. When you get a brand new one after you've rode one for so long, the sheepskin itself is way more dense, your skirt is way stiffer. All that stuff can make that appearance of that saddle to maybe sit up a little higher on your horse than what you're used to seeing. It's gonna take 100 hours for that to start breaking down and start settling to your horse's back. So you need to give it the time. Don't panic. We haven't changed the tree. We haven't changed the way we install our skirts. None of those things. It's just simply what you're used to seeing in your old saddle versus the new one. But same as if this is your first one. No, it's gonna break down. It's gonna start settling down to the horse. Things are gonna start loosening up. A couple things to remember about skirting leather. Skirting leather is a very durable leather, and it's stiff, okay? You'll see this is really stiff, especially right here. Couple reasons it's stiff. First of all, this was soaking wet before we even put it into the saddle. That's how we got our shape, that's how we got the skirt molded. All those things have to happen. And after that skirting leather gets wet, as it dries, it stiffens up a little bit, okay? The oils and stuff that we add to it does help soften it up some. Another thing that can make leather stiff is if we full stamp this, like basket stamp it or do a waffle stamp, it's compressing that leather down in as we stamp it, hence making it stiffer. So I want to talk about that a little bit. You got a saddle and you're like, gosh dang it, it's kind of sitting weird on the back of my skirts or maybe on the front. It's okay, guys, to come in and do this and get loosened up. These skirts were designed to be flexible. That's why I don't panic. Like if I look at this and say one side's a little higher than the other through shipping, no big deal. Pull it up, even it out. Over time, as it settles on that horse, it's probably going to even out anyway. Okay, but go ahead and just work that leather like this, and you'll see it starts loosening up for you, and it starts breaking in faster. So you can do that if you can't stand the stiffness. You can also set it on its front a little bit carefully, and maybe do the same thing up here, and just kind of give it a little bit of one of these and start loosening that leather up. But that's some ways to loosen up your leather, start the break-in time, get that done. But again, 100 hours before you can really tell how good this saddle's gonna fit. Your rep probably fit your horse, or you had a saddle that's fit great. If you ordered the same build of saddle, you're getting the same exact tree. So give it some time, it's gonna fit. Okay, another thing that you might notice with our Challenger skirts is sometimes as you ride, this kind of comes up and it kind of starts creating a bubble right here. And a lot of people panic and think something's wrong, okay? It's not affecting the fit whatsoever. You may get a little wrinkle here, and I'm about to explain why, okay? When we build the skirts to these trees, we're simply taking that skirt bottom and keeping that plane of that bar coming up, okay? So, an example. That skirt's that far out and you've got, say, a really short backed horse or a shorter backed horse, as that skirt comes up and that butt starts climbing, that skirt could be hitting on top of the pad. Thankfully, we designed these to give enough movement in them that it will start just working its way off that horse's back and start conforming to the horse's back. But if a real short backed horse starts pushing these skirts up, it can create a little bit of a bubble or hump right here, which is where this bar is. And you can see why. As that wants to push up, there's no place for this skirt to go except for a pivot point, which is the bar. So don't panic, it's probably okay. We have taken them and trimmed a little bit out of here if your horse is creating that issue, and just for cosmetic reasons, we've trimmed a little bit out and fixed that for you if you need it, if it's bothering you that bad. But it's not gonna affect the fit of the horse. One other thing that we do to help you feel like it's breaking in a lot quicker is we have a tool that turns these fenders while they're wet and we let them dry turned like this. And that helps your stirrup be in the right position. As soon as you throw your leg over, just slide your foot right in it. That's another comfort thing for us that we like to do. We can't twist and wrap a lot of these barrel fenders like we do our ranch rope because of the rigging placement and stuff, and we want this as free as possible. When we twist and wrap, we have to raise that up about that much more, which can get in the way of your latigo and kind of maybe get you hung up through a run or something like that. So that's why we just turn them with our turner and not twist and wrap a lot of our barrel saddles. Everybody knows that when you get a new saddle, they're gonna squeak. We do add some additive to the saddle before it comes out, but it takes quite a few rides and stuff to get rid of that squeak. If you absolutely cannot stand the squeak, there's some things you can do every time you go to ride it that'll help eliminate these squeaks. Of course, you can see this is not a brand new saddle, but it's good enough for me to show you what we can do. We sell this Duff's leather cream through Maker's Leather Supply, and it's great for helping get rid of squeaks. So it's a creamy substance. It's got some oil in it. It's got some cream in it. It's good. It's not bad for your hands. You just simply put it on here in your hand, and in the areas these saddles squeak is usually because of the seat in the fender and where the fender goes through the holes in the ground seat. So I'm just going to simply come up in here and just rub where that maybe is probably squeaking from. And sure, you can put it on plenty heavy, rub it around, rub it in, and eventually that leather is going to take that cream and start softening up the leather, and that squeak can eventually go away. Plus it'll give you a little bit more freedom here. So that stuff, again, you can order through us, through Maker's Leather Supply. It's called Duff's Saddle Cream. Good stuff. So get some of that on hand. That'll help you with your break-in period and your squeaking.